I will begin this Web 2.0. I already have given you the introduction yesterday. So just to give you a recap, it is basically a read-write web. We call it as a read-write web. And this was invented by Tim Berners-Lee. This is in 1989. And it was writing to the web requiring the knowledge of HTML codes. So although you don't have to actually write HTML codes, but this Web 2.0 has been described with the help of HTML codes. I mean, the frequent use of HTML code is prevalent in developing Web 2.0, but the tools are very customizable. You don't have to have a proper knowledge, but you have to just know the menu to choose from. So it's the new World Wide Web, new way software develop and users utilize the web. So in 2003, the sites utilize tools that make it easy to publish on the web. So basically, it's not limiting to only giving the information, but it is more about collaborating and also multimedia publishing. So the key features we discussed yesterday, folksonomies, meaning the people can give their own classification to the information. Users are free to create the classification arrangement over web. For example, what we have discussed yesterday, social tagging. Whenever you see the picture on social media such as Facebook or Instagram, you can give your own tags. Not only that, suppose you upload a video on a YouTube, you can give the title of the video and also give a tag to that particular video which describes the video. That is folksonomies. Rich user experience means Web 2.0 uses this JavaScript and XML to present the dynamic graphic user interface based user rich experience to user. That means you have to just understand that the way we use Google Map, which I have explained you yesterday also, that you can give the location and then it will give you the direction, the shortest possible route. We have discussed all that. Then the user as the contributor means user can contribute to the content by means of evaluation, reviewing and commenting. And the phenomena of long tail means we get the information on similar topics when we search something on the internet. For example, if we search Amazon, it gives us the suggestions of the similar documents or similar products, whatever we have searched. If it is books, similar kind of books we will get. Similarly, when we do the online shopping, we get the similar products in long-term phenomena. Then the next characteristic is user participation. Web 2.0 users participate in the content sourcing. This is known as crowdsourcing. So the same way as it is done in Wikipedia and YouTube.
मैम स्क्रीन शेयर नहीं हो रही है.
Okay, but you did not remind me. Okay.
We thought you were just introducing that. That's why.
Okay. Can you see it now? Fine. So user participation in Web 2.0, users participate in content sourcing. This is also known as crowdsourcing. For example, Wikipedia and YouTube. The way we do it, as I've already explained you earlier in some class, that Wikipedia content can be edited by anyone. You have to have just the login and password, which you can easily create by registering in the account through Google, and you can contribute the content, whatever you know in Wikipedia, and reference it in the end. Similarly, anyone can post the content and also post the comment on the YouTube. You can have your own channel and you can receive the comment from the people. So in the basic trust, in earlier web, the contents are protected under intellectual property rights. But in Web 2.0, contents are made available to share, reuse, and redistribute. Meaning, you don't hoard it, you don't own it. That this belongs to me and no one else is authorized to use it. But you make it available for free under a Creative Commons license, or also under the trademark of the website under which it is being used. For example, if the content is available in Wikipedia and it is free to use by anyone, so anyone can share that information through Wikipedia, but you should always reference it. But it is meaning it is free to share, free to redistribute, but always reference it that you have taken this content from such and such place. That is what it means. Okay. But earlier, what was happening through intellectual property right? It was not allowed freely to use the content which are available anywhere on the internet or on the print media. Then the next feature, dispersion. Web 2.0 uses multiple channels that include file sharing, permalink to deliver the content. Some typical examples are BitTorrent and Meshups. This I will explain once we get there. Then the study between Web 1.0 and Web 2.0, which I have explained you yesterday. Web 1.0 was static web where we were creating the websites and user was viewing the websites. So that was Web 1.0, meaning the preliminary stages of Web 2.0, when we were only viewing or observing or what is happening on internet, but we were not there to contribute. But Web 2.0 is mainly a platform to harness collective intelligence. Means something is projected, something is given, and we can give our own intelligence to it. So this is done with the help of lightweight programming models. As I told you that if you know a little bit of HTML coding and stuff, you can very easily work on Web 2.0, meaning how to create, how to innovate. Working means this. Okay, working doesn't mean that you create a Facebook page or Instagram page, which you are already doing. But working and creating in Web 2.0 is a little bit knowing the programming models also. And also, it is not user dependent or device dependent. It is platform independent. Anyone and everyone can access it. Web 2.0 is popularly known as social media, we all know, because of the facility of high interactivity. Anyone can get connected, interact with each other with one to many to many users. One to many means one person, one library can get connected to many users, and then further many users get connected to many other users. So Web 2.0 therefore provide a platform to share and gather content among the members of the community. So to understand clearly the difference between 1.0 and 2.0, you can understand this from the table. 1996 was the year it was created and 2006 is Web 2.0. That was known as Web, and Web 2.0 known as Social Web. The person who has created Tim Berners-Lee Web 1.0 and Tim O'Reilly Web 2.0. This is useful for the purpose of your BLIS exam as well as for competitions. Web 1.0 is for information sharing and 2.0 is for interaction. Similarly, 1.0 is for millions of users and this one is for billions. That's I said many to many. So not one to many but many to many. This is ecosystem and this is participation. That is connect information, and Web 2.0 is connect people. Web 1.0 is brain and eyes equal to information, and Web 2.0 is brain, eye, ears, voice, and heart passion. Means combination of a person, complete person. So it is Web 1.0 was known as pushed web or text graphic based flash, and this one is Web 2.0 is two-way web pages. As I explained, wikis, videos, podcasts, personal publishing, 2D portals, etc. So it comprises Web 1.0 comprises published content that people consume, and this one is people publish the content that other people can consume. Companies build platforms that lead people publish the content for other people. So you can publish on your own or you can build some content for other people. Both ways it works. So Web 2.1.0 is personal website, which I have explained, and Web 2.0 is blog, where you write and get the contribution from the user. People read and react on your blog. Any questions so far? So getting on to the components of Web 2.0. The components means what consists of Web 2.0, what is inside, what are the different facets, what are the traits. So blog is one of the component of Web 2.0, which was coined by John Berger in the year 1997, and it means weblog. Now blogs are also termed with vlog. Several places you will see vblog, and that is also same as blog. So this is important to remember who coined and which year, an essential implication in adding to the knowledge. It is another form of publishing, and what makes it interesting is allowing the blog participant to add the comments. So you can add comments whenever you read a blog. You might be doing it also. And Google has introduced a search engine that facilitate locating any preferable blog through this blog search .google.com. And also, in a short while, we will consider discussing other components also. So far, if you have questions, you can ask.